Hello everyone, welcome back. And I'm here with a live stream, and I've got a few things here to show off. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit for people to drop in. Shadows aren't really good, are they? Maybe if I try to plug in this lamp here, I'll have it better lighting. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better lighting. Is this turned on? Oh, come on, yeah. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Try to join in here so I can chat if possible. All right, there we go. So now I'm set up. See if I can, yeah, okay. We're all good, I think. All right, so the first stuff here are these 3 boxes. Yes. Hello, Eric. And the first thing here, these guys. Dramatic. This is an empty box, unfortunately. If I can even open it with one hand. It's got a spring here that has to be depressed. Yeah. So it's unfortunately the guts have been removed, but it does have the sticker. So this is a timer. So there's that one. And then this one's much the same, although it's got a nice plate on it. So again, if I open this up, there's nothing but the really nice metal boxes here, and this one's got a gasket on it. So there's those two. And then this third one, which is of course all crusty, it's another Intermatic. And I open this up. You can see there's the dial and the different hours here you can set. I don't have the pieces that you would use to set it. It's got a switch here. On off. And the terminals here. So you just set this by turning this dial. Pretty interesting. And see, it was painted hammered silver, just like Westinghouse Silverliners. So those 3 timers I got. I wonder if I can, how difficult it would be to get the replacement parts to get that working. The next thing I've got here This came in one of the fixtures. This is a Westinghouse Lifeguard, 400 watts mercury vapor from 1979. See if you can catch the etch on that. There's the etch. Just barely see it. Can you see it? Maybe. There you go. See, that's really nice. It's really well used, but I trusted it and it does work. Now the other thing over here is kind of unfortunate. Now this was another Lifeguard. Let's see if we can see the etch. There. I think it's probably a newer one. You wouldn't be wrong. I'm really sad because this is a really nice Westinghouse bulb, and I don't have many 400 watt ones, and especially the Lifeguards. And look at the arc tube. There was not this had a lot of life left in it. Compared to this one. So this is really unfortunate. This is the one that came in the other fixture. I've just got it here. I'm going to throw it out after this. I just wanted to get it out. I wanted to photograph it. Let's see if we can find the etch. I really like these Lifeguards, but of course, can't really do much about that. So that's going to get thrown out. I'm going to keep the other one. I'm glad the other one works, even though it looks like it wouldn't. It's kind of cool, though. I'll probably keep this. Can we focus? Focus. This will be kind of a cool thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It'd be kind of cool to have hanging up somewhere, I guess. Now, I got two fixtures, and actually before I show those next, I'm going to say they're not in exactly great condition, especially one of them. The glass got pretty damaged, and this is the fixture that actually came out. This is the bulb that came out of that fixture, so I think when they were taking it down, they were very rough with it. The bulb broke and the glass broke. So, that's really unfortunate, but the glass, I don't think I'm going to be able to find a replacement very soon. It's a very special glass. So let's pull out the first fixture, which is the less cool fixture. But it's still something that I don't have yet, and I really want to add to my collection. No! It's nothing rare, but I like it. All right, got it positioned here. Just want to be careful because they are delicate. This is a Westinghouse OV25 from around 1973, I think it's 73, I'm not really sure. So this is the fixture that this bulb came out of. So this bulb will definitely be staying with this fixture as long as I keep it mercury. It doesn't have a photocell. And I got this with these timers, so I'm assuming that this timer, one of these timers like this, would have controlled the fixture. Or a group of them. Holophane glass. There's the Westinghouse logo and some orange string. Don't know where that came from. There's the Westinghouse logo. And the Westinghouse logo again. I think these are kind of hard to get without the photocell. I'm kind of torn on whether I like it, because I prefer my to have photocells, but I think without it, it looks really nice. So I'm not sure whether I like it better with or without a photocell, but this is the version that I have. don't think the glass on this is actually too bad of shape. It's the other fixture that has the worst glass. Of course, that's the fixture that can't really get a replacement. I think I could get a replacement for this fairly easily, but it's okay. It's got one big chip right there. We'll see that when we open it up. But I do like this. I have the OV50, 12 and 15. So I got the 25 now, so I've got all three sizes. So there's the 12 right there. Hello. The Westinghouse logo on the glass. This is the first Hall of Fame glass that I have that's a Westinghouse. I'm going to open this up. And of course I have to be really careful with it. Now you see the real problem with this fixture is that it doesn't have the ballast. Yeah, OV12. So yeah, that's missing. Also, the slip fitter bracket is missing, but I have some aluminum sheet that I can cut up, and I'm gonna make a bracket. I've got this thing, which is pretty thick aluminum, and I'm gonna cut it up and make a spare bracket for my OV25. This one has a fuse, and I haven't seen that before, so I think that's kind of cool. There's where the ballast would have been. I'm half tempted to steal the ballast out of my Cooper OVX. And there's the sticker. And that is a lot of crap. So there we go, A, B, C, D. This, the sticker on the thing. And when I got it, as you'd expect, the rivets had fallen out, so I replaced them with little screws that I had left over for my radio wave project. But it's all good, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you what the problem is with the glass. Hello. I don't know. This is how I got them. Both fixtures that I have are missing the ballasts. And it doesn't have the terminal on the inside either. I doubt it, but it'd be kind of cool if these were remote ballast fixtures because they don't have the photocell on them. And it has the fuse in line. It doesn't have the third terminal there, which I thought it would have had if it was a ballasted model. It's very possible, but I don't know enough to say whether or not it was a remote ballast fixture from the factory. Oh, another issue is this here doesn't turn. This is locked in place, so I can't move that at all. I might try lubricating it, but it's really stuck. I'll get a video of this lighting up eventually. I've got this these leads here, and I'm gonna plug it in, probably my remote ballast, put a 175 watt mercury vapor bulb in it, and at least watch it turning on. Now, I actually had another idea for this OV25 that the more I'm thinking about it, the less I want to do it, but it was an idea nonetheless, which would be to paint it gold. Nice gold liner, but I don't know. There's the Hall of Fame lens. But don't you guys think it's a little weird that it doesn't have that metal terminal? I don't know enough, though. I had to actually look at these. As cool as that would be, though, I don't know if it would ruin the fixture as far as... Because if I painted it and the paint didn't turn out perfectly, I would be very upset about it. I might close this back up. So I might actually have to fix this. This is gonna be a little bit of a project fixture, I think. But I still really like it. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this is a wonderful addition to the collection. I like the OV25 a lot. It's big. Very big. I think we can pull out the OV50 for comparison. I'm not going to do anything crazy with it, but I just want to, I can pull it out because they're side-by-side sort of. A sort of side-by-side, because I don't really want to pull it all the way. Oh, there's a piece of metal in the way. Oh, it's stuck on the ballast. Here's a sort of side-by-side. All right, I'm going to cover up that OV50 now. Move the OV5. I want to cover up the OV50 just to keep it safe. No, it's just a thing I like to do. And by the way, what? All right, I'm going to show off my other, I'm going to get this thing moved out of the way, and we're going to take a look at the other fixture, which I think is cooler. Actually, today when we were driving up to photograph, or to go purchase these fixtures, we had driven by another Westinghouse OV25 that I have a photograph on my lighting gallery, and it was replaced by an LED. Of course. Alright, moving the other fixture into place. And this one also does not have a photocell socket, which just kind of sucks. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, here's the second fixture that I got, which is the cooler fixture, but the glass is in kind of sorry shape. As I said, the workers who are working on this were not very careful with it. But this is a fixture that I really like, and it's not very common. This is a Revere 2600 end oval. Wow. This has got a sort of nice sandy texture to it I really like. There's where the photocell would have gone. And these, I think this is where the fin would screw in if it was a 2700. So, yeah, this would be tapped. Which I can't tell if it's the newer or later version. But I really, really like this thing. I don't think these are very common at all in collections. This was my main driving force for wanting to go out here and purchase these fixtures. But it's not perfect at all. And we'll see that when I open it up. Turning it down. Here's the Revere logo. The logo on this is huge. Just like the OV50. And that glass. Oh yeah. It's very big glass. So this is a super exciting street light. But when you guys look at closer, there's stuff like that, and that, and that, and that's the big problem right there. You see that how much glass is missing. So whoever was taking this fixture down did not really care about it. And then of course, this is the bulb that came out of the Revere fixture. Yeah, I've got one photograph of 2600 that I took. Yeah, they're really hard to find. All right, opening it up. Well, at least attempting to. This thing is not easy to open. I couldn't believe how hard this is to open. Like, this is probably the streetlight that I have that's hardest, the hardest to open. Oh my gosh, there it goes. It has a proper latch that has the gripping mechanism, but I'd say it's probably as difficult as my M250, which doesn't have the foam latch, it just has the flat button. I'd say they're probably equally difficult to open. Carrie got it open. So it's got the slip fitter, which is copycat of GE. Here's where the photocell would have gone. The socket assembly here with 3 positions. And the big old egg-shaped reflector. And the reflector is actually screwed onto the socket. Kind of annoying, but that's how they made it. Looks a lot like GE. Now here, I will show you what I did with the lens. The lens here, as you can see, I made this big kind of bow tie shaped plate for it. And the reason is the glass is chipped off so badly that these little latches, little tabs here would go right through it and it wouldn't even hold the glass on at all. So I made this nice piece of bar here to hold the lens in place. I'm just using these, as some little bit of stability because this is not thick aluminum. But this just kind of gives it a nice wide area of pressure to keep it in there and also make it less likely for the same thing to happen again. And then these are the little tabs that you use. Look at this. Pull it up and twist it. There we go. Let's get a good look at the profile of that lens. Man, it's weird. And another thing that I learned about the 2600 is that it's actually sprung. The reflector socket is sprung. There's some springs in there. Wow, I never knew that. So that's pretty cool. So when your door closes, it pushes it down and gives you a really nice seal. If you guys know what the M400 looks like, the same thing that I have, this is an exact copy. It's the same mechanism. Hello. This is my Revere 2600. So these are all of my finds. Move this bag out of the way. So I'm going to close this up. And of course, I have to be really careful with it. Oh, or the door just falls right off. I think we're good. The way this door looks on is kind of weird. Just like everything about this fixture, it's just all weird. Close it up. Yes. All right, so there we go. Close back up. Here's another really weird thing about this fixture is the latch. It's really wide. I don't know of any other streetlight that does this. It's really nice to grab onto, but it's just weird. This nice inset into the casting. So I'll put the 25 right next to it so we can see what that looked like. Here they are, right next to each other. See how the lenses compare? And the Revere does look a lot like a copy of the OV25 and the M400, so I've got both fixtures now that I can kind of show that. You can see the streaks on the side from water flowing down it. That's kind of cool. So this is a Pyrex lens. So yeah, those are my finds. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask. Yeah, I might do a mapping stream tomorrow. Actually, yeah, it depends. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. If I do, if I'm able to, I'll do it. But if not, I'll try to do it next week. Where's something I can use as size reference? Yeah, 2700s are also really nice. Something else I'm looking out for. Here, I guess I'll use this for scale. There. So it really sucks that it was beat up, but now it should be safe. And I think it's a really nice street light. There. Okay. Really difficult to get that OV25 latched all the way. So yeah, now I've got 2600 to go with the cat eye. Are you sure about that? I mean, they're really cool. I don't know if this is not extremely rare, but it's rare. You're common. That's not common. Or is that? Oh, also I forgot to say, I painted a photocell yellow. decided to put my closed bottom bucket on this fixture. I think it looks good. I've also got this thing here, remote photocell. This came with that span wire fixture. I just wired that up recently, so it will be ready to be used whenever I decide that I want to use it. All right. So, well, now I don't really have anything else to say, at least regarding the fixtures here. I do have a video a little while ago of a 2600 that I took. That was cool. I was really, really excited to see that. That was the first 2600 or even Revere Cobra head that I'd seen in person that I recognized. So that was really cool. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of up to you. Actually, when I first saw the listing, I just saw the OV25 and they didn't even show this fixture. It was just like the back half of it, and I thought it was a M400. Similar to OV25. Well, that could be a lot of things. So, can I connect it up? I don't know. I guess I can do that. I guess I can connect up this OV25. I think that would be a good, fun thing to do. So I'm going to move the 2600 out of the way. Sorry, I really like you, but you're going to move because you're so big. I'm going to try to wire this guy up. And by wire up, I mean the remote ballast. Oh my gosh, this thing's so big. OV25 is just huge. Look at this, guys. I have it opened up here. It spans from here all the way to over there. It's like 80 inches long, opened up. Not quite, it's like 78. But oh my. This is huge. Let's get the wires through here. Really hope I don't blow this up. But it's also, that's a problem. Do I have a screwdriver? I thought I had a screwdriver. I need one. I want to try to pick off some of that crap, but yeah, look at that, it's just green. Well, I guess I'll try it. I really hope this works, because if not, it will be disappointing. I'm going to use my Sylvania 175 watt mercury vapor bulb, which I got brand new, which is going to look really stupid. Alright, there we go. Yes. Okay, so there's how that bulb looks in that fixture. It's really tiny. So I'm going to take this, my very fun, if I can pull it out, remote ballast that is very heavy. And completely safe. Not at all dangerous. I'm actually going to open it up first just to double check everything inside. Last thing I need is an open wire sticking out. I think it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like anything has happened to it since. So I've got my ballast here, and we're going to test it, and I really hope this just goes well. Oh yes, it does. So, turn that off, close up the fixture, and we can see what it looks like warming up with the 175 watt mercury vapor bulb. That should be exciting. So I'll close this up. Also, I was going to say, when I opened this up and I was cleaning it out, there's full of shards of glass from the lens that had cracked, especially the 2600. So I'm going to get you all closed up, and I think you guys will appreciate this. But yeah, I think this is a perfectly good idea. Yeah, they did change it. I think they made it worse. In my personal opinion, I think they made it worse. At the very least, it's harder to access stuff. All right, so here's my Westinghouse OV25 from 1973, I think. And 175 watts mercury vapor. Test it in 3, 2, 1. Get some a little bit dimmer in here. Woohoo, that's cool. Update, I have gotten a little plug for this. So you can only plug in one thing at a time. I'm sure OV25s did exist in 175 watt mercury vapor, but maybe very rare. Now, I would test the 2600 too, but that has a different system and I can't wire it up right now. So it'll just be stuck with the OV25 for now. I'm considering putting a 250 watt mercury vapor ballast in the 2600. For one that came out of the OV12, I think that would be pretty neat. Yeah, the OV25 is a really cool looking fixture, and it's huge. This is the 3rd generation. Kinda wish it had a Pyrex lens, but it's good. I'd rather have the original lens than have it replaced with a Pyrex lens. No, second, what? What do you mean? I think this thing takes a long time to warm up. So actually, on my I did a video of the OV12 and the OV15, and the OV15 didn't get fully warmed up. I didn't realize that it takes a little while to warm up. a lot longer than the OV12. No, it's a 3rd gen. It's from 1973-ish, or 71, 73. I can. If you guys know, the photocell socket is one of the ways to tell. And on this guy, the photocell would have been right here, right on the back. Also, it's got the threaded rod for the slip fitter. Oh. Still don't think it's at full brightness, but maybe it is. It's a very, very nice street light. Oh. No, the photocell on the 2nd generation is further up. It's like right here. Right under the little lip here. So on the 3rd gen, the photocell is right here. On the 2nd gen, the photocell is right here. On the early 2nd gen, the photocell is right here. Or no, it's not. On the early 2nd gen, the photocell is up here, above the reflector. That's the easiest way to tell the 3 generations apart. But if you look on the insides, they're different. So I think we're pretty close up to full brightness now. And it's not bright, but I think this would be pretty nice for area lighting. So I think the 2nd generation OV25 went from, what was it, 1964, 1963, like late 1963 to 1968-ish. And then the 3rd generation came out around 1969, 1970. So that's what this is. And then it was just replaced with the 4th gen looking boxy one sometime in the late 70s, or it was the early 80s. I'm not exactly sure. It had to be the 70s, but I'm not really that well studied on the exact history. But yeah, let's take a look at that lens up close. I like all the prisms. Wow, that's actually really bright. So another way to tell the 1st gen from the 2nd gen and stuff. Here, if I open my OV50, this is what the clip fitters look like on the 1st gen, like this, the big cast. 2nd gen replaces this with a stamped piece, but keeps the bolts, and then the 3rd gen uses threaded rod with nuts on it instead of bolts. Oh boy, that just got real bright, real fast. Now we're at full brightness. I don't know how long that took, but we're finally up to full brightness now. It's really pink. Really loud ballast. I kind of like it though. But in that sort of metal box, it's going to reverberate like crazy and amplify it. Oh, artistic shot maybe? Let's try to get a photo of this through the... Well, I don't know about much about the foreign ones, but maybe. Oh yeah, this is really nice light. The light quality is really good. This would be perfect for a backyard or driveway at this brightness. Not, of course, 400 watts would be a little overkill. This thing, I just really like this 2600. So let's see this thing cool down. Let's see if it'll do red glow down. Ooh. So that's real bright. Couldn't find the light switch. So let's get this. I'm gonna move the remote ballast out of the way. I haven't done tests on this yet. It'd be interesting to see how warm that ballast gets because it's in a box. Here you can see a little better the photocell placement. You see the circle right here is where the photocell would have gone. Very big, very long fixture, but a very good one. Got some paint on it. But that's good. Actually, I honestly don't even know if I want to paint this anymore. I thought it'd be a cool experiment or a project, but the more I think about it, I don't know. Don't know about you. This is certainly staying just as it is. Only thing I'll be doing would be getting a couple bolts and stuff, and then maybe the 250 watt ballast in it. These were available in 250 watt, just like pretty much every other medium-sized fixture, so it would be perfectly valid. All right, guys. So if you guys have any last questions, go ahead and ask. I don't know when the videos are going to be out for these. It's probably not going to be for a while, but yeah, unless I do it as a remote ballasted fixture and just record it like this without modifying it, which would be something I could do literally tomorrow. This guy, I want to put a ballast in it. I'm not really sure if I should, but I want to try. I'm going to try to put it in, and I can show you what ballast I'm talking about. This ballast. It wouldn't be too big, so it wouldn't be too heavy. And I could run a 250 watt mercury vapor lamp, which I don't have any 250 watt fixtures, so yeah. These are my new 2 streetlights, so thank you guys for watching, and bye for